What can you say about the story of the student? You can see that the student is depressed or feeling down because he has a lot of problems. He cannot perform well in his class. But when his teacher helped him, he felt motivated, so he was elevated and got high grades. In relation to this, let us discuss angle of elevation and angle of depression. We should know first what a line of sight is. The line of sight is a straight line along which an observer observes an object. It is an imaginary line that stretches between observer's eye and the object that he is looking at. If the object is below the horizontal, then the angle between the line of sight and the horizontal is called the angle of depression. In this example, you can see that a student standing in the banga is looking downward to the souvenir store. From the eye level of that student to the souvenir store, an angle of depression was formed since the object he is looking at is below the eye level. On the other hand, if the object is above the horizontal, then the angle between the line of sight and the horizontal is called the angle of elevation. As an example, a student singing the Philippine national anthem during the flag raising ceremony is looking directly at the flag. From the student's eye level to the flag, an angle of elevation was formed since it goes up from the eye level. This time, let us take a look at the relationship between the angle of elevation and the angle of depression. Let us say that while a student from Calamba City Science High School is on his way home, he saw a coin on the ground near the ancestral house of Dr. Jose Rizal. When he is about to pick up the coin from the ground, a tourist in the second floor shouted and got his attention. He looked up at the said tourist. The angle formed when the student looked down the coin is an angle of depression, and when he looked up the tourist, an angle of elevation was formed. Another example, in Calamba City Science High School, Cedric is walking on the quadrangle, and he saw his friend Alex in the second floor. From Cedric's eye level going to his friend Alex, an angle of elevation was formed. On the other hand, from the eye level of Alex going to Cedric, an angle of depression was formed. We can see that the eye levels of Cedric and his friend formed a parallel line and the line of sight is a transversal line.